And Bill joins me now from Tully. Bill, that forecast is not what you need 1 year on after Cyclone Yasi.
Georgie, they're no stranger to rain up here in Tully, no doubt about that. We've had a lot of rain over the last couple of days, and believe me, the last thing people up here want to hear about is a cyclone possibly forming off the coast. They're quite anxious about that. They're well aware of that, and the reason for that is because there's still a lot of recovery work to be done here, particularly in Tully. As you look behind us, for example, this was the Anglican Church and also the Anglican Church Hall. Now, this was only demolished this afternoon, not long before we actually got here to go on air, so it's taken a long time to get a lot of this work in place. There's asbestos in this building as well, so the guys are in here at the white suits. That complicates things a little bit as well. But all around the town here, it's not unusual to see tarpaulins still on roofs, and you can see over here there's also some construction work going on just over the road, and even behind that some scaffold, and some of the buildings in the CBD still having a lot of work and a lot of attention. There's a lot of rebuilding to be done, and another area like that is Port Hinchinbrook. Now, they had some heavy damage there, and a year on, that marina still is in need of urgent work.
They were confronting images, a very real indication of Yasi's brutality. The Port Hinchinbrook marina had been transformed into a junkyard.
Oh, it was very daunting, you know, sort of like, where do you start? You've just got to start somewhere and start picking stuff up.
Luxury boats had been tossed like toys and left crumpled against the rock wall. The scrap heap of broken boats left their owners broken too.
Couldn't believe it. Just one of those things everyone thought couldn't happen, and it happened.
Rob Layden saved his boat and his life by mooring in mangroves during the cyclone. For 2 days, many thought he was dead.
I didn't know what to think, yeah. I didn't know whether to run and go or stay, and so I stayed and you know, put up with it, and I'm still here.
12 months on, plenty of scars remain, but it's what's been left on the seabed that has marina residents most distressed.
The pontoons were lifted off the pylons, and then on top of your floating pontoons was concrete walkways. So all of that ended up on the bottom of the marina.
The developer won't clean it up, and the council can't afford to. Port Hinchinbrook was once a bustling tourist destination. That's why so many people bought up big here. But unless the marina is cleaned up and restored, some residents and investors now fear the tourists could be gone for good and the community doomed.
It desperately needs to be fixed.
Marina holiday accommodation opened the week before Christmas. It's still deserted.
People are just pulling up and driving on because there's nothing to see anymore. It's not the beautiful place it used to be.
In Port Hinchinbrook, Chloe Baker, 10 News.